Yes, make sure you log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Doggydiamondsnofilter.com, the official website of Doggie Diamonds. On this website, you can find new episodes to the audio version of the podcast. If you scroll down, this is the audio version. And if you scroll under that, these are the videos you might have missed. Everything is on doggydiamondsnofilter.com if you missed it. On here, you can also follow all my social media page. You can hit the shop button. You can donate. You can subscribe to your audio platform of choice. And you can also you can shop as well. You can hit the shop button and go to the merch store and buy the merch. Remember, you are the winning team, so make sure you get your shirt now. Make sure you get your shirt. Shop.doggydiamondstv.com or just go to doggydiamondsnofilter.com and get what you want. Also, on the website, you can listen to the audio version of the podcast right on the website, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can go right on the website and click the play button and hear the audio right on the website. And don't forget, listen, for $100, I could promote whatever you want on my social media pages and, the communities, the YouTube communities, Doggie Diamonds No Filter TV community, Interlude TV community, as well as the Twitter pages, the Facebook pages, the Insta stories, and the Threads accounts. And for an additional $100, your content could be posted on the main page of Doggie Diamonds No Filter Instagram. And just hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo and allow me 2 to 3 days to get it done. We got to be Cash App ready, though. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
As you file in, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hitting the like button is very, very important. I tried to get on here early for y'all because I got some other stuff I want to do, so I might come back later. So forgive me if I come back twice today. But I'm definitely going to do a show really quick for y'all, and I might come back later. Hit the like button. If you're in the chat already and you don't see how to hit the like button, hit the X really quick and below. Hit the like button and then just hit live chat again and you'll come right back in. And don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. What's up? I see everybody in here. GTA Disciple, Ted Hill, I see you. Jew Man 2, Rashawn Green, Fulton County, April, Mega Bills, Ra, Zodiac Palace, Young Yala. My moderators is in the building. Tisha Dobson is in the building. Nisha 9 Stars is in the building. E Blending, yeah. It's all here. Everybody's here. As y'all file in, make sure you hit the like button. Like button is very, very important. Pretty Gangsters in the building. I see Amir Prescott, Dominique, JL, Island Drifter. Super Chat is available also, as well as the Cash App. Any way you want to help financially, you can. You like what I'm saying? You want what you say to be on the screen? Put something in the Super Chat. Whenever you put something on my Super Chat, it comes up on the screen.
Doggie Diamonds did
and don't forget. Oh, Diz, what's up? Dizzy Wavy in the building. You ready? I'm here. All right, hold on. One more change. All right, that ain't the change yet. And don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
All right, y'all ready? I'm ready. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV YouTube page. And for the people who's listening back and are going to listen to the audio, when I say stuff, that means I'm showing stuff on the screen. So as you listen to the audio or my podcast audio subscribers, make sure you go to the YouTube later and you can see what I put on the screen. So with that, how's everybody doing? Early evening. I got to hit refresh over here. I don't know why this happening to me. I got to figure this out, but I'm going to hit refresh really quick, and then we'll be back where we need to be. Yeah, I just had to hit refresh really, really quick on the screen over here, and then we back. So, so much has been going on in our culture right now, and I guess it would say our culture because it's pertaining to our culture. So whenever we see certain people on the screen, we automatically believe that they represent the culture and represent us. Although a lot of people is not representations of us. And I seen that in the chat where the music come from. So if y'all gonna come in and say, oh, this is that beat, this is the beat. I never heard that song in my life. The next person who do that, you getting blocked. Because I seen you seen that in the chat, and you was over here the other day when his music was playing. You didn't say that. So stop capping right now. All right? We not gonna do that. I've never been a beat biter. So we not gonna do that. Stop being corny. Don't be corny. So anyway, like I was saying, when we see people on the screen, we automatically assume that they represent us in the culture. But every look is not a good look. And some people think everything is funny. And sometimes I look at stuff and I chuckle at stuff. And then sometimes I realize certain things is not funny. Certain things is not funny. And I could explain why it's not funny to me and why I didn't find it funny. If some people find it funny, that's on them. That's on them. I don't find certain things to be funny, mainly because at the age that I'm at, and many dudes are certain, the age that they're at, I believe that they should be doing age-appropriate stuff. And many people don't. And many people still find some of the things they do funny. Even though they're pushing 50, even though some of them are 50, they think what they're doing is funny. And this is not 1997. We're not little young men anymore. We have the world watching us, especially when you get on big platforms. You have the world watching you. So I'm going to go through it really quick. So what took place? Cameron was on CNN. He was doing an interview. Now, let me explain something to you. For the slow people in the back, when you get interviewed, you know what you're going to be interviewed about. So there's no way that you go on a platform like a CNN and get blindsided, not understanding what you're there for. You know what you're there for. You know they're going to ask you about current events, and they're going to ask you about this situation, and it's on you to answer media trained or politically correct to where you might not want to answer some stuff. But it seems like when people do stuff and they act an ass, people laugh and they say that's just him being him. But it was some bozo shit. To me, it was just why? Because for one, the person who was interviewing him looked like this. 35-year-old black woman. Now, if she was on there and any other nationality, rather race, treated her a certain way, y'all would be all up and down my timeline saying, no, that's foul, blah, 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 blah. We need to be in these positions, because if it was all others on this station, CNN that is, we would be saying, they don't got none of us up there. Now, if they had to ask Bill O'Reilly, or if they had to ask let's say Adam 22 about the Puffy situation, we'd have all been saying, what do they know about it? So they got somebody who they felt was qualified to speak on it. They got him. He said, why did he get him? They should have got Mace. I'm going to show you why they got him. Because it's funny when a person wants to disassociate themselves from somebody. It wasn't like that last year. I'm going to show it to you. You know I'm receipt man. You know I'm receipt man. So she's asking him questions. But then she also asked him based off of him bringing Diddy up. He asked Mace, why you didn't bring me to Puff and you brought me to Big? That's one of the segments she used. What made you ask Mace this? Okay. So that's why they brought him there. Now, if you are an individual that has to take enhancements to get your jump off right, by all means, do what you do. That's dysfunction. You see what Bluetooth said to me? They said my content don't fit what they trying to do. I can show you the email. Matter of fact, let me find it while we at it. Let me find it. Let me show you. Because I inquired just to see what happens. So let's see. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Good day. I own a YouTube with more than 280,000 subscribers and also an Instagram page with 30,000 followers. I wanted to know what is the process for getting my content sponsored. So I didn't get an immediate answer. Then I got an immediate answer. Thanks for reaching out to Blue Chew. Unfortunately, we don't have any upcoming campaigns that align with your content. If anything changes, I'll let you know. This is from them, plain as day. You can see it. You can see the date. You can see everything. I hit them directly. So my content doesn't align with Blue Chew. My content don't align with Blue Chew. That's what they said. I don't think it does either. So, what is his relationship with Diddy? Oh, that's Mace. Mace, that's him and Diddy. So, during the interview with this woman on this big network, he swallows one of his enhancement things or whatever and say, I'm going to get some cheeks later. So we say, what is he doing with Diddy? Well, why are they asking him about Diddy? This is why they asking him about Diddy. When he started his podcast, remember, he met with Diddy to bring the show to Revolt. He put up, Mace gave me permission. He put this up. So all that, I don't know Diddy, I don't have no relationship with him. You went to Miami to meet with him to get your show on Revolt. We don't know how it went, which Diddy eventually had to step down, but you was in Miami with him. This was March 27th, 2023, that this was published. Shout out to my homie Jeff at His Only Hip Hop. Then the very next month, he came there with the same thing that he ate, that he was going to get some cheeks. He's there meeting with Diddy and Justin Combs sample Cameron's enhancement supplement, father and son bonding moment that was, of course, documented for social media. He was with them, that's on his page right now, having them try out his enhancement pills. Meanwhile, this dude right here that they asked him about is under all these allegations of what? So when you say you're going to get some cheeks, we know he liked cheeks too, of all sorts. So it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. Oh, it's him plugging his brand. It wasn't a good look. If y'all stop smoking, drinking, and doing so much, you won't need none of this. You won't need honey packs. You won't need any of those things. Which he no longer owns. Oh, and when was this? April 18th, 2023, the very next month after meeting him in Miami. The very next month. But I know everything is funny. Everything is for, in giggles. Everything is, if it makes you laugh, it's all good. It's funny. So what is this man allegations for? So he could sit there and say, I don't even know him. Huh? You don't? But all over the internet, we see pictures with you and him. We see you going to meet with him for that same thing that you took live on air. You was trying to get him to back it. See, the thing is, some people sound smart to stupid people, but intelligent people, you can't fool us. You can't pull the wool over our eyes and y'all think it's funny. Why they asking him about him? Why y'all think he asking him about him? Why you think they asking him about him? I just showed you. I just showed him. Now, don't you think it's weird that he was going to him to endorse a enhancement pill and this guy got all these crazy, wild allegations that came out months later? So it's not funny. What about all the people that got harmed by this guy? And like I said, he did that to a black woman on a network. A black woman on a network that we don't. When they exclude us, we mad. When they include us, we mad. And then when we get a chance to talk to each other, we find a way to play each other in front of the world. That's why the whole world, because everybody's black American, we call people tethers. We call people, they're not this, they're not that. And then here we are, black Americans act the ass to other black Americans in front of the world. And y'all think it's funny. Cam just being Cam. Cam. This is not 1997 Dipset. This is not oversized Pele jackets and Averexes. This ain't that. It's 2024. When we gonna step into ourselves, who we are? If we are the leaders of the world, if everybody copies black Americans, when are we going to start acting like grown-ass men and women? And every time you see a black American woman, she's not shaking her ass. Every time you see a black American man, he doesn't have a burner in some type of street organization and getting bent and smoking. So don't sit there and then, why was they asking him about Diddy? I just showed you why. I just showed you why. He tried to do a deal with him last year. Mace gave me permission. Amidst him having the beef with Mace and Diddy going through it, you still went and met with him. But I know Cam is funny. He's hilarious. Everything he do is funny. Even if it's at the expense of a black woman. Black women need to be protected. Nobody protect black women. But then y'all laugh. Y'all laugh when she's not protected by one of us. So you would say, listen, why did they blindside him? He just even admitted he got prepped for the questions. Go look at his response. He said he knew what they was going to ask him. He knew what they was going to ask him. You think CNN is going to bring you on there and not tell you what? They got to make their segment. They got to make their own segment. They got to tell you what it's about. So he went and sat before her. Where's her protection? She's 35. She married. This is her and her family. She's married. Look at this. So she got to be made to look like an ass because somebody want to act the ass on TV and y'all think it's funny. That wasn't Bill O'Reilly. He did that too. That wasn't Anderson Cooper. He could have said, yo, sis, real talk, I don't even want to talk about dude. He could have did that. Yo, sis, real talk, I don't even want to talk about dude. Yo, who booked this? Who booked this? You knew you was going. You knew what you was going to talk about. You knew what you was going, but I know, listen, when it comes to popularity and people acting like a goddamn asshole, y'all applaud that. Y'all think it's funny. Talking about, oh, why he going in to talk about somebody else? He talk about somebody else every goddamn day. The world looking at us. When are we going to look like what we are? Are we all ignorant? Cheek clapping, clapping each other? Or that's what we are? Is that what we are? Look, 757, I see you. What you expect from Cam? You knew it was going to get crazy from the CBS No Snitching interview. And how long ago was that? Thank you for making my point. When you going to grow up? This ain't 1997. This ain't 1992. This ain't 99. It's 2024. When are you going to grow up? Once you start pushing 50, when you going to start doing age-appropriate shit? The whole world is watching us. That's why they say we don't have no culture. That's why they say we don't know how to act. Because every time they look at us, look how we carry ourselves. All we are is drinking, smoking, drug dealing, gang banging, hoochie mamas, hookah smoking, hair playing in, twerking people. That's not what we are. That's not what we are. And when people get in front of these platforms, that's all they show. That's all we are. And the same thing it was funny, but the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. Same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. We got the opportunity to change the whole world. We got the opportunity to do a lot. I got to refresh really quick. Hold on. It's tripping. It's tripping. We got the opportunity to change the world. When is CNN going to be held accountable? First of all, you're not accountable for CNN. You're accountable for you and how you carry you, especially when you're almost 50 years old and got children. Straight like that. You go in there and you say, I'm about to get some cheeks. Y'all think that shit is funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I didn't think it was funny. Because if that was somebody else doing that to that black woman, I could see y'all timeline now. But being that it was him, oh, it's funny. But that's us doing that to us. That ain't nobody doing that to us. That's us doing that to us. And y'all got to say, yo, that wasn't a good look, fam. Can promote horsepower. That will help a lot of people who watch. You're a bozo. If you eat right, exercise, and stop getting high, you won't need horsepower. How about that? Y'all so zonked out all the time. That's why y'all need that shit. Cam is not a representative. So, all right, Lamont, you said Cam is not a representative of black people, bro. So who is? Who is? Who's a representation of us? When you get on that screen and you're in front of the world, who's a representation of us? Who should we be looking at and say, you know what? You represented us well. Who is that now? Who is that? When you in all around New York City, ain't nothing but smoke shops everywhere. Yo, listen, man. Some people gonna relate to me. Other people's not gonna relate to me. I get it. I don't have an issue or problem with that. I don't have an issue or problem with that. But all I'm trying to give y'all is food for thought. All I'm trying to give y'all is an alternate so y'all could get off the script. Because there's a script being written that we're following, and I think it's hurting us right now. We don't follow scripts. We're not following no scripts. We don't follow the script. I don't. And I don't think you should either. And he kept the same energy. Again, he kept the same energy when he was 20 years ago. It's 20 years ago. 20 years ago. It was funny 20 years ago. How old was some of us 20 years ago? In our 30s. In our 20s. So if you don't, again, let me show you for if you just came in the room. If you don't know him like that and you ain't had no dealings with him, video shows Diddy and Justin Combs checking out Cameron's enhancement supplement. Look, he's selling us this poison, and this is more poison. Look at him. Look what this man is accused of. That's why they asked you about him. Also this. You went to Miami. That's y'all in Miami. Y'all didn't party? Revolt Sports, it is what it is. With the question mark. Mace gave me permission. Go. So don't play that, oh, he innocent, he don't mess with him. They should have asked Mace. No, they asked the right person. They asked the right person. But I get it, though. He's one of y'all heroes. He's one of the greatest trolls on the internet. I get it. I understand. Listen, man, I'm one of the most misunderstood people in the world. I don't even expect people to understand me. But I'm going to let y'all know, I ain't no clown. And many of these individuals don't represent me. And when they do something, even if they beloved, I love their music. I love a lot of things that dudes do. But when you sit on national television and pull out some shit and say, pardon me, I'm about to get some cheeks. You say that to a married black woman with children? But stop hating. Okay, I mean, it's cool. Look, again, leave all the comments you want. It don't even bother me. It don't even bother me. Thank you for everybody for the super chat. Thank you, Queen V. Again, if you leave a super chat, your name, whatever you want to promote is going to come up on the screen. I appreciate y'all. But again, when does it end? When do we start looking like stand-up men and women? When do we start looking like that? When do we start looking like, yo, you know what? They carried themselves. I like the way you carried it. You ever do something? When I got on Drink Champs, look at my episode of Drink Champs. Look how I conducted myself. I could have did anything in the world. I could have wilded out. I could have did, but you know what? Nah, I want the world to know that I ain't no bozo. I want the world to know because what's depicted of me and what I am, nah, we grown men. We got babe. Yo, what, all right, so at what point? Maestro Fresh, thank you for the super chat. At what point do we do anything for the children? Who do the children have to look up to? The little dudes that's trying to get into this culture or of this culture. Who do they have to look up to? Just really think about that. Who do they have to look up to? All the little girls shouldn't want to twerk and be, all the little dudes shouldn't want to bang and who do they have to look up to? That's all I'm saying. He's the one who said, we not African. He said that. We not African. We was already here. So the minute you say that, you take on the FBA mentality. You take on the ADOS mentality. So now, by default, you representing a great mind people. Drink Champs is one of the absolute worst. But look at my episode. I went on there and talked about sobriety. Stop it, B. Go watch it. Your name is Priest, so we don't even listen to you. Priest forever. I don't even know why I'm listening to you. Look how I carried myself on there. I was one of the only people who went on there, sat on there for 2 hours and didn't even eat or drink. Why I didn't eat? Because I don't eat past a certain time. And I don't care what everybody doing. That's what I don't do. I don't drink. I don't care what you're doing. Can't nobody say to me, well, take a shot for me. No, I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't eat after a certain time. That's a man going to stand on what he on. I don't care what's going on in the room. This room going to conform to me. I'm not conforming to the room. Every time I walk in any room, that room going to change to how I want it to be. I'm not going to walk in the room and blend into the room. No, I'm here to stand out. So go look at my episode. I'm never going to go nowhere and be a clown, ever in life, because I'm not a clown. So I'm not going to go nowhere and be a clown. I'm not going to go there and say, I'll do this with y'all. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. So, anyway, for those who I resonate with, salute to you. Remember,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
for those who don't get it, one day it's gonna make sense. One day some of the stuff I say is gonna make perfect sense to you. It's going to make perfect sense to you. One day you're gonna say, damn, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I understand. But it's where you at in your knowledge base. See, we forget in educational system, we had advanced class, we had intermediate class, and then we had remedial classes. Via the internet, the remedial class is with the advanced class, and we don't know who's who until people start talking. Speedboat, I'm glad you said that. Forbes DVD perpetuated much clown activity. How long ago Forbes DVD was in existence? Thank you for making my point. Thank you. You think I do that now? And on Forbes DVD, I was the one who was responsible for putting the conscious community in front of the world via Sonetta. Don't forget. Look at Angel Cruz, bozo, so you better than everyone else because you don't drink. See, over their head. Paint chippers.
Paint chippers, hello. They must have ate mad paint before they came into the chat. Paint, I said a paint. I said a paint. I said a paint. You ate those paint chips. You ate those paint chips. You ate those paint chips. You ate those paint chips.
Anyway, salute to y'all, man. Do what y'all do. Live life, have fun. Christian Clark, I appreciate you. Your name will pop up on the screen. I'm sorry I was a gifted student. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was gifted. I'm sorry that I spent a lot of time reading in my life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it was important for me to educate myself and always carry myself and conduct myself with such a decorum that nobody could ever look at me and say, you know what? You're an idiot. Never. I told you, because of the smoking, because of the drinking, because of all of this, you make a lot of irrational, bad decisions. Now, what you do in the confines of your home is one thing, but everything that we do is documented. Everything is documented. The whole world is looking at us. The whole world. I don't know if y'all know, and one day it's going to resonate with y'all. I said you and pointed at me. You, me, we the leaders of the world. Everybody emulate what we do. Y'all didn't notice that by now? They emulate everything we do. So if we go high, they gonna go high with us. We go low, they gonna go low with us. But we gotta stop being our own worst enemy. We gotta stop depicting ourselves in a certain way that we not. A lot of my brothers that been incarcerated for so long, you know how many books a lot of these brothers read? A lot of them came home with PhDs and all that. And if they come home and say, I did my time in prison and I came home, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear who they was banging with, who they cut and all that. Y'all don't want to hear. Y'all don't want to hear any of that. And then everybody steal from us, like GTA Disciple said, everybody steals from us. Everybody jacks our swag. And then we say, look, they stealing from us. Well, we ain't using it. What good are we using us for? The most brilliant minds come from us. I said it. The most brilliant minds come from us. You can make a mistake when you're 15 years old, a mistake as a child, and end up coming out of prison 40 years old with PhDs, all types of skilled trades, and then nobody cares. You got to come home and jump on YouTube and talk about your set and what you did and who you oppressed. And then everybody gives you an ear. But if you say, nah, I ain't into none of that, nobody listens. That's why so many people automatically gravitate towards ignorance, because that's all y'all want to hear. So when we see our own being ignorant, it is our job to call them out, because the minute they call them out, we start saying, yo, man, they being racist. No, they not. The whole fucking world looking at us. The whole world, they copy everything we do. Anything we do, we could do a dance. We see it everywhere in the world. Something that started in the hoods. It could be the Millie Rock. They Millie rocking in Germany right now. Everything we do, Fatal J, I appreciate you. I see you. There you go. You understand what I'm saying? We laugh. We supposed to laugh. We supposed to have a good time. But not when it's at our expense. Not when it's at one of our women's expense. That's why some of these black women don't feel protected. Because they got a black man, they make an ass out of them in front of the world. CNN is watched all over the world. And then you take your moment to go viral. I'm getting some cheeks later. Grown ass man still talking about getting cheeks. This ain't 99. This ain't 99. This ain't Jewel's dip Santana set. This ain't that. They don't even get along. Anyway, as for me, I'm about to go change into my gym attire, get my 1-2 on. I appreciate y'all. And I'm only saying this out of love. So there can never be anybody to say, yo, that's hate. I'm saying this out of love. If we don't love us, who will? Nobody don't love us. Around the world, they don't love us. When we gonna love us? When we gonna love us? Nobody don't love us around the world. Anywhere we go, we looked at, lazy American. When we gonna love us to say, nah, you know what? Nah, we tripping. You could have handled that a different way. You don't justify, because you know what? Accountability is the most mature thing you can show. Is being accountable for yourself and making a mistake. Make a mistake. Oh, yeah, here we go. You got to get up out of here. You got to go. Listen, like I said, what I say go over certain people's head. Shout out to China Brim in the building, 2050 the movement. I mean, you know what's funny? Because even China Brim is in here, right? He got a channel, 050 the movement. China made some mistakes as a young man and been through hell, through the penal system, hell. I seen China sometimes try to give the information, say different things, or at least learn, right? Or at least be willing to learn. Nobody don't want to hear that. Everybody think they're gonna dodge what he went through. Nobody want to hear that. So as grown-ass men who's pushing 50 years old, do you know? What do we say? We don't got no leaders. We don't got no elders. We are the leaders and the elders now. When we gonna lead and show and act like the elders? Malcolm's birthday was just a few days ago. We are the leaders and the elders now. But people still say, what is Farrakhan do? He's 80-something. What do you want him to do? When we gonna lead? We got the platforms now. We got the voices. Look what we use it for. With that, I rest my case. And always,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
and I got something I had to say. Peace.
Something that I wanna say.